welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Juliet Abdel, President of Topeka Chamber, Colonel Kent Crane, and Colonel Margie Durkees with the 190th. Good morning. Great to have you guys on the show today. I want to start out with this. Tell us about your what's happening here, this partnership between Topeka Chamber and 190th. What's going on?
Absolutely. Well, we're super excited to be here. The Topeka Chamber back in 2016 launched the Military Relations Council, MRC for short, but it was designed to support our military installations that are here and really focus on three pillars: economic development, workforce development, and policy that really cultivates this defense ecosystem. And we've been engaged with the 190th for some time. In fact, they sit on our chamber board, so we kind of hold them in that respect. But this year was super exciting because they have an exciting initiative that's happening. So I'll defer to the team to share a little bit more about that.
Yes, please. I think we've been buzzing a little bit about some of this initiative. What's going on here?
Sure, and I'll echo from Juliet that the relationship with Topeka and the 190th is stronger than it's ever been with this initiative really kicking things off. So the Forbes Field and the Air National Guard has flown the KC-135 aircraft for going on 60 years now, and that's what we have currently out at Forbes Field. And so we have been named one of the 7 finalists in the Air National Guard to receive the new, to potentially receive the new KC-46 Pegasus aircraft. And so we're in the final stretches of that competition, if you will, and starting next week we'll have a team from the active duty and the Air National Guard coming out to look at our base.
Fantastic. So yeah, so say Forbes Field wins this, so what does this mean for the community?
Well, it means tremendous amount of impact. They already do so much by being here, from the different spaces that they occupy, the individuals that they employ, and just the overall defense national security element of it. But from our perspective, that adds on to the impact that they already are making here. And then I'll have you speak a little bit from your lens.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so again, the 135 being a 60-year-old aircraft, it brings a certain, it's been the backbone of the Air Force for quite a while, bringing gas to the fight. But warfare is changing drastically in the world, and the globe is changing. So the KC-46 brings more of a capability than just fuel for our airmen and our aircrew that would be fighting in potential future conflicts. And so the capability is unmatched with what we're currently flying at Forbes Field.
That's great. And so, yeah, what can Topeka do, I guess, to maybe make us #1 on the selection?
There's existing natural things about being Topeka in Kansas that I think actually make us super attractive, which isn't what generally we're overlooked. A lot of people don't realize that we have this hidden gem that's here, and it's just by our location and what we have to offer, I think, is already a step forward. From the community lens, right before we hopped on here, we were talking about our community really wrapping themselves around this, right? And state has passed a concurrent resolution in support of this, our state house. Our local leaders, city, county, we've got our mayor, our county commissioners, a number of our school districts, and several others that are really pushing to show we want it here in Topeka. We see the value, and all of us from our unique industries are supportive of this.
And well, are you guys excited for the potential to bring this over to Forbes Field?
Absolutely. It's kind of like the new car, right? Getting the brand new, has all the bells and whistles. We get a new iPhone every time the iPhone comes out.
It's a new toy.
This is state of the art. If we were chosen, there'd be straight out of the Boeing factory to deliver to Forbes Field.
All right. Yeah, are you guys? We said there's a meeting, coming up next week, getting Forbes Field ready to go and making sure it's all nice and pretty for us.
So that's, it's always exciting to showcase the 190th, especially the members of the 190th, because they're so adaptable, they're innovative, they excel at everything they do. So while it looks like we're competing for an aircraft, which we are, it's so exciting to showcase not only the 190th, but the Topeka community and how we've all come together around this.
Of course, yeah, I think to what Julia was saying, maybe Topeka is often overlooked, but we really shouldn't be.
Yeah, and I think in this process too, we've been able to kind of put things in place between us and the 190th, and even the 190th has kind of continued to enhance some of the things that they're doing. So if it's not this initiative, initiative, there are other ways that they can continue to enhance how they're already providing value to our community.
I love that. That's wonderful. And where can people go if they want to kind of learn more about this initiative or more of what the Topeka Chamber is doing and 190th is doing?
So on the Greater Topeka Partnership website, you can find more information about the Military Relations Council, how the Chamber operates in the space of government affairs, public policy, and regulatory support. I know that there's also been several releases from the U.S. Air Force Division and then from the 190th lens.
Correct. We have our own social media platforms out there, not platforms, but Facebook pages and stuff like that. Also, just community involvement. We're looking at every opportunity to get out to just be with the community. And even this morning, we've already had another contact that we're planning on executing on. So yeah, we're going to be out in the community, and our faces should be seen.
That's great. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. And I look forward to finding out the results of where this plane's going to end up going. I believe it's not until 2027 they'll kind of make a final decision.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think we'll just pump up Topeka for a little bit. We'll try to get the victory here.
We should always be doing that.
We should always be doing that. Yes. Well, thank you guys so much again for joining us this morning. And to learn more about Topeka Chamber, you can visit topekapartnership.com.